Welcome back once again everyone to Minecraft FTB. Previously we made a big lava pump system inside the Nether. That was back on Tuesday I guess now. Today being Thursday, and I'm also doing fairly well. A couple notes on that. I did have to make a world anchor. World anchors are kind of annoying because they require ender pearls to make, but now they also consume ender pearls in order to last a certain duration. So my world anchor between here and there I had to set up initially by building it with an ender pearl, and then I had to feed each of them like 8 ender pearls, and it gave me 6 hours. So those didn't last super long. I don't know if there's still anything in the system for pumping lava from that end to this end, but I've left the game almost running non-stop since Tuesday. Reason being, UU matter. I needed so much UU matter. I've been draining the crap out of this thing. I finally shut it off last night, and this is going back up. I do actually have 6 more, but if you note what inventory items I have right here, you'll notice that it is a very specific amount of things. The reason why it is so specific is I might be a little crazy. I want to make something called the Vajra. Now the Vajra has basically the absolute best mining speed in the game, but it is really taxing on its own internal batteries. It has a 1000 EU storage, but it uses 3333 per block mined. It takes 1 swing to mine any block of any type. And it can also be used as a weapon, and it deals 13 hearts worth of damage to any enemy. And it uses 6,666, double the mining value, energy just to hit a mob, and it basically one-shots everything, but it is the ultimate weapon, as it were. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. I mean, I've noticed I've skipped clean over the mining laser, but I don't really need a mining laser if I can get something like this, and so long as I can actually get within melee range of something, this will suffice. I suppose the mining laser in that regard is nicer if I want to have a nice ranged weapon that I can charge up and light things on fire with, but I don't need that. And I've also skipped the nano saber entirely as well, but those are just really cool looking. They're not necessarily as useful as I would say as this is. Right, so I ended up pulling it up on the wiki as far as everything that's needed. I need iron, I need redstone. The iron value is 37, redstone value is 39, 10 diamonds. It looks like I only have 9 here. I need to grab one more. 10 diamonds. 64 coal. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, but I do know I need to macerate this and get that underway, so I'm going to go ahead and run that now. The 64 coal, 30 tin, 31 copper, 6 lapis, 38 rubber, 24 iridium, which I already have my UU matter, which is why I set aside 6, because I knew that this should be able to get me 24 iridium, 4 gold, and 6 sand. Now this is not a super terrible recipe, except for the iridium. This iridium is like just stupidly over the top for the amount that it requires, but I'm gonna go ahead and make some, like so. That's 20, 22, I'm getting on the wire now, 23, and 24. I do math good sometimes. Now I'm going to go ahead and sort this out so that I can see just the Vajra. It's going to require 2 refined iron and an energy crystal. Well, I can go ahead and get the iron underway, or I can just take it right here. Do 1, 2, that's fine. I'll also just set off 2 from this. Oh, no, I'll leave it. It's fine. It's whatever. Energy crystal. Let's go ahead and make one of those. It's going to require a diamond surrounded by redstone. Like so. We have our energy crystal. For our advanced alloys, we're going to need mixed metal ingots, which is going to require bronze, tin, refined iron. So another couple refined iron. Now that's going to be for both of those, plus the Vajra core, which is also going to require 4 per of those. So that's 2 refined, too far, wrong button. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's going to require 4 craftings of that there, plus 2 craftings here. And, well, wait, that's not even the end of it, is it? No, that's right. That's right. Okay, so 4 craftings there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 4 craftings overall. A Tesla coil and a magnetron. Magnetron's going to require some refined iron as well as superconductors. Going to need some glass fiber cables. Let's work on, well, once the coal dust is done, we'll have that. Let's work on some refined stuff here, shall we? Let's see. Can I just add copper and tin like so to make... Yes, I can. I don't even have to smelt that stuff. Look at that. Let's see. 3 per. Need to make 4 smithings of it, so there we go. I actually need more than 4 smithings of it, but this is what I remember this second, so we'll do this way. How about that? How about that? And I think 10 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 productions of that. Go ahead and get these into our compressor and start running that. There they go. For our coal, it's still macerating along. Alright, let's see what else I can make. Right, the second Lapitron crystal, we're going to need some electronic circuits, another energy crystal, and the 6 lapis. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Put those up there, that on either side, and a bit of refined iron in the mid. Thank you. And then we're going to need a second one of those, actually, so let's run another one. It'd be nicer if I had an overall shopping list of how many individual parts I needed to make, but I don't feel like writing this down because it's kind of crazy complex. And what I think I'm also going to do is go ahead and stick the remainder of my iron that's in my inventory directly on into the furnace, so that way we can get those rolling for refinement, because I do have plenty of unrefined iron. Alright, so those are those. Is these and these plus energy crystal. Yes, I know I'm going to need to make another energy crystal as well. So there we go. We'll go ahead and make that other energy crystal now that we've made our Lapitron. The Lapitron holding its 100k energy potential. Energy crystal holding like 10k. We have some advanced alloys coming on through, as well as our carbon platings. Let's see these guys here, carbon plates, refined irons as well. Let's go ahead and make out some carbon plates for us here. It's going to give us 7 right off the bat. Compressor, I don't have any way of actually stacking out the compressor, so I'm just going to hold on to these for a moment. Let's see, Vajra core, what else do we need? Tesla coil is going to require an MV transformer, as well as an electronic circuit. That's going to require gold wire, which I actually probably already have some on hand. Double insulated cable, I do indeed. We're going to go ahead and use 2 of those. We're also going to need a machine block, which I might have one of those sitting around. I do not have a machine block sitting on hand. So we're going to go ahead and make a machine block and our MV transformer. I'm just a consistent string of words today. I've definitely had my nom nom coffee. Now I'm going to need another electronic circuit, so let's get that as well. Now the Tesla coil, if you've never used one of those before, the Tesla coil is kind of neat. It's kind of like you pump power into it and it automatically emits a field of energy that deals damage to those that come near it. So it's an easy way to set up a really basic defense system around your house. However, it can kill yourself as well unless you're wearing a nice suit of armor that'll actually emit the damage. Or there might be a way to ground yourself. I'm not exactly sure if there is a way to ground yourself. If there is, that'd be kind of cool, but I personally don't know of it. I just know that forever and a day ago, there was a Yogscast series with Tekket, and Shin and Duncan were kind of like duking it out, and I think it was Duncan that had a Tesla coil in front of his front door in his house because he wanted to ward off people from his big fancy pants nuclear power facility. Alright, so that's my Tesla coil there. If I was to place it onto any of my wires in this room, I'd probably kill myself because I'm not wearing a full suit of armor. I'm wearing that battery pack. we're going to need the magnetron. Now the magnetron, I've never made one of these before. It looks like copper plus 4 refined irons, and the superconductors. Superconductors are going to require some glass fiber cables and a gold ingot, iridium plates and carbon plates as well. How's this guy going on them? Coal meshings. Looks like they're done. Looks like that's done. Looks like that's done. We're going to go ahead and stick these guys in there. Take out the remainder of the coal dust and the advanced alloys. It looks like I might even need some more coal dust. I don't know yet. We'll find out soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another one of these. Take it out first. And throw that in there. Alright, so next step we're going to go ahead and try making some of these iridium plates. Either that or we'll wait it out until I have the magnetron here. Let's see, these, yeah, each one of those requires, well, I'm going to need 8 for these, and then 6, and then 2 iridium plates. Yikes, 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 oh my goodness. Alright, well, for a single superconductor cover, going to need some iridium plates, meaning I'll need 2 of those. Put up 1 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and iridium in the corners. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. There we go. I guess as long as I have these resources on hand, I can keep doing this. Oh, there we go. That's all it was. It was only put one diamond in the mid. Now for these guys, I still need more plates, so we're going to go ahead and stick some more of these guys up here to make some more bronze. Where's my tin? There's my tin. Alright, that's plenty of bronze. LOL. Didn't mean to make that much bronze. Let's grab some more tin out of one of these chests here. 36, that'll be fine. So I can stack that with that, and do this. And then split these guys across the mid. Those guys like that. Refined iron like that as well. Gonna need the remainder of my refined iron also. So let's take that and take the carbon plates. Also, did I have any more mesh? I do not have any more mesh on hand this second. We'll go ahead and stick these guys up here as well and make out that many. That's fine. It's totally fine. I know I'm going to probably end up using all these because there's just so much demand for it. Also, we're going to take some of these overclockers out of the Macerator, since I'm not using the Macerator this very second, and I'm going to stick them into this. That way I can actually get through these goods quicker. As you can see, it goes much faster. Then over here we'll take out our carbon plate. I don't know if the other one's already arrived yet or not. Let's give it a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, I really do need to thank Bisbash again because I have been using the poop out of my Forceum as I've received it. So that has been so helpful. I cannot stress that enough to using that into my mass fabricator. Alright, so we have our Tesla coil. We need to make some of our superconductors, which require these cover doodads. Oh man, this feels like it's even worse than before. Even worse. Alright, so this guy is chugging along. It's already 8 down, it looks like. I did make like 22, didn't I? I don't know. It doesn't feel like I'm getting as much as I need. Alright, let's make our first set of superconductors. This is quite something here. It's going to require 3 across the mid. These in the corners. And these on top and bottom. There we go. We have our first baby set of superconductors because we're going to need these times 1, 2... Oh no, this will actually make a set of 3 once I actually finish this. So I only have to make 1 construction of it. So I'll have those 2 already, as well as having the one right there. That's awesome. That's so much better than I actually thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be stuck having to do so much to it. Alright, we're going to need 2 of these. There's the remainder of those. There's that. I feel like I'm short some on my meshes. I feel like I should have had more than that. I don't know. Because I haven't been using them in odd numbers, have I? It's really weird. Alright, and let's see. We needed another set of those. So some more iridium plates. Meaning I need to use diamonds. And these guys. Let's go ahead and stick 3 diamonds up there because I know I'm going to end up using all of these. And there we go. And let's see what's going on down here because I'm probably going to need to just go ahead and make yet, yep, there we go. Going to need to make yet another of the doodads here. Go ahead and burn the remainder of my iridium into that. Go back into here, go back into here, go back into here, go back into here. Just making another one of those. So 1, 2, 3. Another 2 iridium on top and bottom. And then these guys on the sides. Now I am out of those, so do I have any more coming through? I do not. I'm going to make a little bit more of those just because. Do I already have the resources on hand? I do not. I put those back into this, didn't I? Need at least 2 more. So take these back over to this chest. Or this this crafting station. Ooh, I'm getting so ahead of myself. Put those in there. We have another 2 mixed metal ingots. Gonna need to make more of those. Sweet Jesus, this thing is this is quite monumental. This is a ton of resources. But this is one of those kind of things that's at the end of FTB that not everyone gets to see, and I'm going to get to see it, and it's awesome. So we have our 2 two plates coming on down through there very slowly. I will go ahead and update you guys on one little thing. I do have my igneous extruder in action. So as you can see, it filled up all the way on this side with lava. I moved over some piping through my wall here from the outside so that way I could transfer in some lava. I suppose I could have made a portable tank and made it a lot easier on myself, but I didn't. So now I have a constant steady stream of cobblestone going into my recycler. So in addition to whatever's coming through in here from cobblestone, I also have whatever's coming through off of my igneous extruder, which is very good. Very good. Alright, so not back up the stairs. Don't need to go back up there. Needed to go collect my plates, which are in here. 2 plates. Gonna need more than that, of course. Of course. And 1, no, wrong slot. 1 and 2. There we have our 3 superconductors. Now we can go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Gold in the middle, glass fiber cable on either end, and we have a superconductor, all 3 of them actually. So that allows us to make our magnetron here in the middle. So let's go ahead and make that magnetron with this surrounded by those. We're also needing copper. Don't know why copper works with a superconductor, but it does. And there's our magnetron. Now we already have our first major step of this underway. With the magnetron, we already have our Tesla coil. We're going to need 2 more iridium plates. Going to need a high voltage transformer, meaning another medium voltage transformer. Oh, my head just exploded a little. Let's see where our iron is currently stationed at. None. Okay. Well, we need more refined iron, so that's another step here. Let's go ahead and take that. This guy is not doing a whole lot other than processing basic iron. We're going to go ahead and take their overclockers back out of the compressor, back into this, because this is obviously not working as quick as we need it to. This is not. Let's see if I can get the infernal furnace over here to work, because this is yet to work for me. But let's see. And yes, I do know that I need to drop stuff in from the top. Everyone said on the videos, drop it in from the top, drop it in from the top. Well, it doesn't work when I drop it in from the top. Watch. It bounces, it floats. If we see it come out the front, then we know it works. Usually it ends up just going in there, makes a sizzle, and makes the, oh crap, we burned something sound. Now this is with 3 arcane bellows around the sides, and nothing's happening. So I just lost a bar of iron just for repurposing the effect and doing it again. Throw another one in, and another one in, and it slowly sinks down into the inside. Now I don't know if that's what's supposed to happen. It's a very, very slow sinking. Maybe there's just not enough aura in this area for this to work as quick as it could. But I mean, it has 3 arcane bellows on it. I thought those were supposed to speed up the process. Otherwise, it's just not giving me anything back, and that's kind of lame. What else is kind of lame is that I'm starting to get through all my actual materials here. So, yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back once these have processed through, and stay tuned. Alright, silly me guys. I was actually thinking I was looking at my furnace when in fact I was not. So we're gonna go ahead and stick all of that back into here so that way they can actually process and get stuff done into my induction furnace, of course, because my induction furnace is actually fast, whereas my macerator is not. I do not have a rotary macerator. I have looked. It's not actually in this pack, which kind of sucks. Rotary, it's not. Or if I type in mace, it's just the one macerator, which that kind of sucks. But anyway, back to the Vaj. We are now currently like 1/4 of the way through, I guess. I now need to make a high voltage transformer, which is going to require some of the super high voltage insulated cables. High voltage insulated cables also made out of refined iron. So yeah, more rubber expenditures. We're also going to need another medium voltage transformer, meaning I'm going to need 2 more of those gold cables, as well as another machine block. So we'll take those, and I guess now we just wait on the refined iron. Which won't take very long. I think it'll probably be, yep, it's already done. So now we just wait for the collection. There we go, 62 refined iron now in our possession. We'll go ahead and use one of these to make our medium voltage transformer. Like so. And there we go. Let's see, Lapotron crystal we already have, energy crystal we already have. High voltage transformer needed the 4x insulated high voltage cables, as well as an electronic circuit, as well as an energy crystal and a fundiferous. We'll go ahead and throw that there. We'll go ahead and surround that with redstone as well to make that. Electronic circuit's got to be copper wire and redstone. So let's do that, plus some of these. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You guys have seen me make this a million times. Unfortunately, it is kind of the foundation for everything technical related in industrial craft. Alright, so we have that. Now the 4x insulated cables are just reapplying on refined iron. Okay. So let's take a bar of refined iron and hit it up like that. We have our insulated. Now we're going to hit it up like that to make double, and hit it up like that to make quadruple. Go ahead and take these back out. Now, the higher insulated cables, I never actually see the purpose to. Oh, I actually needed to make one more of those, didn't I? Go ahead and do that. Never seen the purpose to, because they can hold really high amounts of volume, but they can't actually transmit it over a long distance. It will lose power much quicker than anything else will. Don't need the diamond in there. Need the energy crystal on this side and the electronic circuit on that side. We have our high voltage transformer, which I personally have never had to use one of those before, because you're typically not transforming stuff up into high voltage, you're transforming stuff down into lower voltages. But I suppose if you had to power a mass fabricator with really low-end machines, you could do it that way. Alright, so that's that. Now we just need iridium plates. Oh! Ooh! Looks like we're through with the core. Alright, so the magnetron, we got the Tesla coil, we got the 2 iridium plates. Very awesome. We're almost there. Almost there, guys. What was in the middle? The Tesla coil. Right, there it is. And our 2 iridium plates on the sides. Oh my god, we got the Vajra core, which this is called a Vajra, and this is called a Vajra. I don't know why they're different, but they obviously are. Then we need our carbon plates, our advanced alloys, 2 refined iron, energy crystal, blah blah blah. Sweet, I already have the 2 carbon plates. Very awesome. I don't have to make any more of those. I'm going to need 2 more advanced alloys, so that's another 1, 2, 3 bronze. 1, 2, 3, 10, and 1, 2, 3 iron, and we have our 2 mixed metal ingots. We're going to go ahead and slap those into our compressor and watch the magic happen. That's magical. Alright, let's take these guys out of here, because I do want this to finish sometime in the near immediate future. And there we go. I'm not really too keen on making additional overclockers for purposes that I typically am not smelting anything in these, so it's like it's not necessary, but when I am smelting something in it, it's going to make it drain more energy per thing, exponentially increasing. So for the sake of energy savings, yes, I don't really have to worry about it as much now, but I still worry about it. Anyway, there's our 2 advanced alloys, and I think we should be good to go. Everything looks like we have it there. So we'll stick that there, and that there, here, here, and here. 2 of these down here, and 2 of those up there, and we have a Vajra. Oh, it is amazing. It destroys basically everything in 1 click. So be very careful when clicking on machines, because you can and will break everything. Also, it has 1,000,000 storage capacity, as you can see it going up right there. Let's go out and hit something. How about that? Well, it's not nighttime here, otherwise I'd suggest we go kill some mobs. But I'll take it down underground, and we'll see what we do down here. Alright, so here's some coal. Gone. Coal, gone. Fastest mining ever. And it also, if you notice in the upper right-hand corner, the energy level, which is my bat pack, that is, or my lat pack, that is it going down. That is me burning so much energy that this thing is like liquefying the world. That is my energy going down right up there. That is unbelievable. I'm going to wall this back off because I don't really need to connect this to a cave, so. But I do hear a zombie. I guess I can go ahead and kill a zombie. Now, like I said before, killing monsters is actually less effective with this, but it does so much damage, you're going to one-shot them regardless. But it eats away battery really, really fast. It's, like I said, 6,666 damage, energy burned per hit, and it's 13 hearts worth of damage. So it is actually pretty darn strong. You're not going to have too much else in-game that actually hits quite this hard, except maybe like a kill command or something, you know, administratively. But yes, that is the power of the Vajra. So I suppose next time we can either look at upgrading some additional tools. I think there is a higher level backpack than what I currently have, the Ultimate Lat Pack, which holds 10 million energy, which is literally just another superconductor and some iridium plates, meaning I'm going to need more iridium. Yay! Until next time, guys, this has been VAJRAAAaaa. We just made ourselves a Vajra. Awesome. I will see you guys on the next exciting episode of Minecraft FTB. Be sure you leave a comment in the comment section below, letting me know how I'm doing. If you have any suggestions or thoughts on what I should do next, I do think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my battery pack next time. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been VAJRAAAaaa, and I will see you next time.